Most people think the old Elementor V3 button was actually better, because you could just add an icon directly inside the widget. But the problem is, you were also completely limited. Icon sizing was weird, spacing was inconsistent, and after a while, everything just looked a bit off. Now with the new Atomic Editor in V4, it feels like we lost that feature. No icon inside the button. But that's actually the wrong way to look at it, because the real shift here is this. We're not using pre-built widgets anymore. We're building our own components. And once you understand that, you actually get way more control with less complexity. So let me show you how to build a proper button with an icon, the way it's supposed to be done. So first, let's drag in a new flexbox to create a canvas for the button we're about to build. Set it to center, like this. Then set the height to 100 viewer height, so it fills the whole screen. I want the button to sit right in the middle. And let's add a light gray background. Now we add another flexbox. This is going to be our button. Rename it to Button. Then add a heading and an SVG element. And here's the trick. We don't style the elements individually. Instead, we grab the flexbox itself. First, set a background so we can see it better. Then define the color of everything inside using the typography color on the parent flexbox. Now let's swap the SVG and use an arrow. Important, your SVG needs to use fill current color and not have a fixed color. Otherwise, color changes inside the editor won't apply. You can quickly check and fix that in the code if needed. Alright, now let's make this look like an actual button. Add some padding left and right and top and bottom. Then set Justify Content to Space Between and align items to center. Also add a border radius of 50 pixels. But right now it still doesn't look like a button. It's stretching across the full width. To fix that, go to Size and set Width to Auto. And there we go. Now it behaves like a real button. The text can change and the layout stays intact. Super useful. Now let's add a gap of around 20 pixels. Set the height to 55 pixels and adjust the icon size. And define the typography. Let's go with 24 pixels, medium enter. Now the important part, making it clickable. Select the flexbox, go to the General tab, and watch the HTML tag above. Once we add a link, you'll see it switch automatically. And just like that, the whole flexbox becomes a clickable button. Only thing missing is the hover state. Go to Styles, click the three dots on the local styles, and select Hover. Now just change the text color to black and the background to white. That way, everything updates together on Hover. Let's also add a box shadow to make it a bit nicer. Something like this. Yeah, that already looks much better. Now we turn this into a class. Go to Global Classes, click the three dots, and convert it. Let's call it Dark Button. And finally, we turn this into a component. Right-click, Create Component, give it a name. Now we can reuse it from the Components panel. No more copy-paste or rebuilding the same button again and again. You define it once and just use it wherever you need it. The only thing missing is defining what should be editable. Select the component, go to the General tab, and use the property icons to create editable fields. First for the link. Then for the heading, so we can change the button text. So let me show you. Every time we drag in the button component now, this is what we see. We can easily change the text and set a link, like this. The button only looks weird because I've been using a div block instead of a flexbox. Elementor is no longer about fixed widgets. This one concept already allows us to build reusable components. Speaking of, if you want to understand how variables, classes, and components actually work together as a system, then watch this video here.